The people who lose most have the least platform. The three stories in this series share one structural feature beyond the coverage gap. The people who bear the most direct consequences of each policy have the least institutional power to push back through the mechanisms that typically produce coverage. Disabled Americans, whose community-based care is being defunded, cannot hold a press conference that gets cable coverage. Their advocates can. Disability rights organizations can. But the 2.6 million people with disabilities who don't qualify for federal disability benefits and rely on Medicaid, the ones the CBO says are most at risk, are navigating paperwork requirements, 6-month eligibility redeterminations, and the looming loss of services, while the news cycle moves to the next thing. The American companies sanctioned by China today, drone makers in Utah, aerospace contractors, rare earth producers, can issue press releases and lobby Congress. But the downstream effects on the supply chains for the technologies Americans use daily will play out over years, long after any single news cycle. The policy moves that take the longest to understand are consistently the ones that affect the most people most severely. And the people most severely affected are consistently the ones with the least power to make their harm visible in a format that competes with a presidential tweet. This channel is not a solution to that structural problem. It is one channel doing one thing, making the policy visible before the people it affects have already lost. The people who lose most from these policies have the least power to make the loss visible. That's not an accident. That's the design. Every claim, sourced. Every video, a thread. Follow now, because the next one's the part they hoped you'd never connect.